right, listen. I don't care who you are. That is fucking awesome, man. I love this car. I really do. Okay, some people are going to laugh and say, no, it's actually not awesome at all. I disagree. I absolutely love this car, man. I have missed it so much. It has been weeks. I'm not even joking with you guys. It has been weeks since I have seen this car. I finally had to get a hold of the dealership and say, I just told them I want my car back. Like that. Weeks it sat there. They were supposed to be keeping it indoors where it was safe, and instead they parked it in an overflow lot. For the first week or so, it sat outside, wide open, in the parking lot of the dealership, and then it got moved to an overflow parking. When it goes over there, it's like, that means they don't plan on doing anything with it for a while. So I got a hold of them and I said, hey, you know, what's going on with my car being left outside? And they were like, what? No, it's supposed to be inside. I said, nah, I've been checking it. I go by there. I drive through there. I have checked on this car multiple times in the middle of the night. It was sitting outside. So they said they were going to take care of it, and they did. They started parking it indoors again. But I mean, after weeks of waiting and nothing being done, I was just like, what is going on? And they said, well, we're waiting for these clips, but we can't find them. And it's like, nobody makes the clips, nobody has the clips, and without the clips, we can't finish it. And I was like, you know what? I said, I'm done with the clips. Forget the clips. I said, I'm just going to come get my car. And that's when they said, well, the clips are supposed to be here today. And I was like, well, they're supposed to be here today. I said, you know what? I'm just going to come get my car anyway. I said, I'll tell you what, though. If the clips come in today, give me a holler, and I'll bring the car back. I said, if the clips come in tomorrow or the next day or the next day, just give me a holler. It's no big deal. I'll bring the car in. I'll schedule an appointment so that there's a time slot allotted to installing a few clips. It can't be that. How long is it going to take to put some clips in a car, right? No big deal. I said, just let me know. Well, guys, that's been over a week ago. Nope. Haven't gotten a phone call. Haven't heard from anybody at all about the clips. I even took the time today to text my contact over there, and I asked her, hey, you know, just checking in on my clips. And she didn't answer me. So then I texted her again a while later, and she didn't answer me. So I give up, man. I give up. Let's take a look under the hood, and let's see what they did. What I do know is that there was the 12-volt battery. That's what it was. The 12-volt battery had to be replaced. They handled that. Okay, the 12-volt battery is in the trunk. Let's take a look back there too while we're at it. I've driven the car, obviously, because I had to drive it all the way down here. But I don't even remember how to open this thing. It's been so long since I've had this car, man. All right. Well, it looks like everything's back together again. We got a tire patch kit, whatever this is. We got this big thing right here for something or other. I don't even remember what that's for. But the battery actually sits under here. We could take this whole thing apart and cross our fingers that it was put together properly. I have no doubt it was, right? Surely. And besides that, getting in here is kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not messing with it. That's what it is. I'm not messing with it. Let's close it. It looks like everything's back together. The car seems to be running and driving just fine. I mean, I would expect it to. Honestly, I'm surprised I've had so many problems with this car. It has been nothing but problematic. Constantly, this car just keeps giving me drama, giving me issues. Everything back here look good. Yeah. The car, now that they put the 12-volt battery in it, has been doing great. I haven't had any more problems out of it. No bricking, but I've been through this before. This is why I don't entirely trust the car. We've been through this before where it's like, it does great for, a week or two, and then poof, suddenly it just starts acting a fool again. I just don't trust it. Now, there are no clips on any of this anymore. They took all the clips off. Here's what I'm wondering, and I don't know the answer to this, so I'm just letting you guys know. Are they replacing these entire plastic panels, or are they just putting clips on it? Because if you look right here, that's broken, guys. Like, I know it's not the end of the world, but that is definitely broken. And if we, hold on, let's look over here. We got hell, all of them are broken, I think. Take a look at this. Can you even see that? Kind of getting some dang light here. Thank you, now the lights are, that's broken. that one's damaged, but oops, but that's okay. This one's all kinds of boogered up, guys. Look at that. That one's completely broken. So like we've got 3 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 out of 4 clips are broken on this panel. So I'm hoping they're not just going to try to grab some clips and throw it on. Look, if it got broken at the dealership, it needs to be fixed properly. And to fix it properly it means replacing this whole panel. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not going to throw a fit over it because remember guys, this is a leased car. I don't care. And that's one of the beautiful things I think about having a leased car. I don't care. I do want it to be right. I want it to function properly. But aside from that, this is not my car. At the end of the day, I'm turning it back in. I don't really care as long as I get all my money back out of it. Oh yeah, nothing. They took all the clips out of this too. Yep. Let's see. We've clearly got a broken one right here. Okay, that one's shot. And then we've got a good one here. But then it looks like we've got another broken one right there. And that one's a little tore up, but I mean, she's all right. That one's okay. So we've got like 2 out of 4 broken on this panel as well. Again, I'm to the point, I hope they do the right thing and replace the entire panels because that's the right thing to do. When you take your car to the dealership, you expect that when it's worked on, it's going to be brought back to like factory condition, meaning no broken clips, no missing pieces. Everything should go back exactly the way it came when it was built brand new at the factory. Now, if I was paying for this car, if this car was costing me, $80,000, yeah, I'd be screaming over every little thing. We'd be having an issue. But that's just not the reality. What is going on here? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Do you guys see this? That's the wrap company. That's the wrap company. What is this? Tape? What the hell? What is... So there's a screw missing, and that's frustrating too. You know, that screw missing, that is from them taking apart this liner to do the wrap. All right, that was not the dealership because the dealership has never taken off any of these splash shields. Same thing here. This is all from the wrap company. Look, hell, this piece is freaking falling. I counted, there are 16 clips that are missing that hold this whole front bumper. Look at this. It holds the front bumper, this whole front fascia, onto the top of the car. And then this weather stripping seals it off, keeps the weather out of it. And there are 16 clips completely missing from this. So the wrap company lost 16 clips. They've lost a screw that holds the wheel liner on. And what do we got going on over here? Hopefully it's just one screw. Okay, it is. It's just one screw. It is. And then you see little defects like this. You know, like where the wrap is not all the way. I don't know. You know, here's my thing about the wrap as well. All right, I did pay quite a bit for it. It was like $4,400. It did not get done on time. There was some damage to the original wrap. But, you know, these things happen. At the end of the day, overall, I'm happy with the wrap. They were supposed to give me a discount because, well, there were some issues. They were supposed to give me a discount. They said they were going to make it worth my while. And, you know, at the end of the day, they did not give me the discount. I ended up paying the same price that I was originally agreeing to pay to begin with. And, you know, you got some issues where they did not take the back bumper off. And if you look real close, you can see the white through here. They took the front bumper off, but they didn't take the back bumper off. So you've got a lot of places where there's white showing through. It's not the end of the world, and I'm really not all that pissed off about it. Like right here, I don't know if it even comes out on camera. Probably doesn't. Yeah, you could clearly see it here. You can clearly see all that white where it doesn't go far enough in. At the end of the day, though, it is what it is. This wrap was something I chose kind of as a marketing thing. Okay, number one, it's a tax deduction because I'm using it for marketing. It's a very unique car. I don't think there's another one out there like this. And, you know, you've got my QR code on the back. so people can find my YouTube channel. That's the whole point of the wrap. It was just something that I wanted to do to recreate, you know, a modern version of an old car, an old TV show that I really, really enjoyed. We found out nothing is supposed to go here. That is supposed to remain empty, so that's fine. I want to just make it clear one more time. I'm not mad at the wrap company at all. Not pissed off at all. You know, there are minor imperfections here and there. The car is not perfect. The wrap is not perfect. It's fine. What I'm most upset about, though, is not so much any minor defects in the wrap. And there was a big blemish. With it wet, it's hard to see, but there was a huge blemish in the material somewhere over here that I can't find now. It's, you know, you can nitpick stuff all day long. That's not the point of this video. At the end of the day, I think the wrap looks good. I think they did a decent job. If this was a car that I owned and I wanted to keep this for many, many years, I would not have accepted the wrap in this condition. Not for the price I paid for it. I absolutely would not have accepted it. But like I said, it's a leased car. Here in a few years, the wrap is coming off anyway, so I don't care. What I do care about, though, is that the car is reliable. And up until this point, it has not been a reliable car. Look, there's pieces of wrap in here too. Look at this. Stuck to the floor. And there's another piece of wrap stuck right there as well. Man, I'm really not trying to throw shade here, but come on, man. To me, it looks like a major rush job. It looks like a major rush job, which is kind of unfortunate because I did pay really good money to have this wrap done. And I did tell them I don't care about the door jam. I don't care about any of that stuff, guys. It wasn't worth the extra money, in my opinion, for a car that I'm going to be pulling this off of anyway. In my opinion, though, and I know opinions vary, I think the car looks damn good. It gets great attention everywhere except the internet. On the internet, everybody loves to hate this car. In person, everybody loves this car. Everybody stops. They want to talk about it. They look at it. They're interested in it. They love the General Lee look. And I'll be honest with you, when the car runs and drives like it's supposed to, I fucking love this car. I really do. It is... Just to put it into perspective, to give you an idea of how fast this car is, okay? 0 to 60 on this, 670 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, all right? Compare that to a C6 Z06. C6 Z06 with a 7-liter LS7, 505 horsepower, okay? Rear-wheel drive, obviously, but you're talking about a Z06 Corvette, all right? 0 to 60 is like 3.7. This car, as big, bulky and heavy as this car outperforms a C6 Z06. That's honestly, that's pretty incredible. This is not a slow car. It is very quick. It's relatively fast. And I think the styling cues are just out of this world, man. Interior and exterior, I think they did a great job. I love it. I'm starting to get kind of tired of the Fratzonic exhaust. It's getting kind of boring. It sounds, you know, the same. Let's fire it up for you guys so you can hear it one more time, and I'll stand right behind it. This is starting to get a little old. Okay. There we go. Let's turn it off. No warning lights. How about that? The interior, did I mention how much I love this multi-layered dashboard. This is phenomenal. And all the LED lights and the carbon fiber and the Alcantara, the flat bottom and flat top steering wheel. I am in love. The bolstered seats. It is a phenomenal car, and everybody keeps telling me you need to go get a 6-pack. Get the fuck out of here. A 6-pack? The 6-pack can't touch this. Even, what are they called? The Badminton edition or some shit? I don't even know. The baddest version of this, the HO, it doesn't hold a candle to this car. Are you kidding me? Come on. The lights, man. Look at the lights. I just love the look of this car. I do. But the exhaust is boring. The exhaust, the speakers, the sound is boring. It's time, guys. I think anyway. I think it is time to give us some different sounds. Give us the sound of a V12, you know, or an AMG GTS, or hell, a Maserati Quattroporte with a 4.7 liter Quattroporte S. Something. Just give us something. An Audi R8 V10. Anything. A Gallardo. Just give us sounds that we can play with. I think the sounds could be fun, but I'm just kind of bored with the near. It was all right at first, but you know, it's kind of gotten old on me. Anyway, that's not the point, guys. The point is, I've had this car since April. I bought this car in April, and I don't even think we've hit 4,000 miles on it. You know why? Not because I don't drive it, not because I don't want to drive it, because it's been broken, and it has been weeks and weeks and weeks. Yeah, it doesn't even have 4,000 miles on it. Are you kidding me? Look at that. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's 3,918 miles. All right, let me zoom you guys in there. There you go. You see that? 3,918 miles. That's nothing. Since April? Are you kidding me? Since April? Guys, it is almost September. I don't get to enjoy the car. And remember, I'm paying a lot of money for this because I'm upside down from some previous deals that I had. Deals. Well, let's just leave it at I'm upside down. I'm paying, what is it, like $1,700 a month for the next 3 years on a car that I can't drive. Now, here's the deal. I am in the process, if this car, for the next few days, I'm going to drive it. If it seems like it's doing okay and I don't have any more problems with it, doesn't brick itself again, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys on a little road trip with me. We're going to take this car, we're going to drive to Terre Haute, Indiana to go do an update video on my uncle's house. If you follow me on Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds, then you guys have seen there are some major updates to my uncle's home. And I'd like to share those with you guys here on YouTube. So I think it'd be fun to take this car and try to do another road trip and just see how it plays out, because it didn't work out so well getting up there and it didn't work out so well coming back. But now that it's got all the software updates, the recalls done, new batteries installed, new wrap, I think it's time, guys. Give me a week or so to feel the car out, make sure it seems like it's okay. I don't want to get broken. I don't want to be broken down. It's one thing to have trouble finding charging stations or whatever. It's another to actually be bricked or broken down on the side of the road. I ain't trying to do that. But I think it'd be fun to take this up to Indiana. Let's try the road trip again. Let's see if the car does any better with all of the updates. And, you know, who knows? Maybe see what people think of it as we travel about 1,400 miles. So with that, I think I'm about to get out of here, guys. But I did want to tell you, in yesterday's video, I mentioned that I was bidding on a Z06. And I'm happy to report we are winning it. The auction is, well, I don't want to tell you because people will jump in and try to outbid me. By the time this video comes out, the auction is over, all right? So either we won a C6 Z06 or we didn't. This car has got a very interesting story to it. It is a stationary car, non-runner, non-driver, that kind of thing. Sight unseen. I did not make it to go look at the car, so we are taking a big gamble on this one, guys. So stick around, because if all goes well, here in the very near future, we might just have us a video on a broken C6 Z06. Listen, if you guys enjoy this type of content, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.